G'day. The difference between selling and branding is just the intent. It's all about the intent. What is it that your guests, your customers, your buyers intend to do, and what is it that you intend them to do? When it comes to selling, the intent is obviously the purchase. You want them to buy, they want to buy. That's the intent of that transaction. It's transactional. And so all of your messaging is about trying to encourage that transaction. Whereas when it comes to branding, the intent should be to try and form an emotional connection. And that's normally a much more longer term strategy. And so the branding and the messaging is not to encourage an immediate purchase, maybe a more quicker interaction perhaps, but not a purchase. In fact, you almost maybe want to even discourage the purchase, because once you do that, the dynamics change a little bit. Think about it when you have a personal relationship with somebody. If you're just two people talking, then there's a fair amount of purity to that. There's no real hidden agendas or anything like that. The minute you maybe go for dinner, or somebody buys the other one a beer, or someone pays for the dinner, or there's some sort of monetary transaction involved, it changes the dynamic a little bit. So branding is about the emotional connection. That's normally a longer term strategy. The sales process, the selling, is all about a transaction, and that means now. And so can the messaging around your branding be the same as it is for the transaction, for the sales? I don't think so. I mean, it's true that you can have a branding message that compels people to buy. So in that sense, yes, branding and selling kind of go hand in hand. I'm not sure though that you can have a selling message that necessarily builds on your branding. It can to an extent, but again, it comes back to the intent. I think the intent gets mixed. I think the message gets mixed. So what do you reckon? Branding and selling, do they have to be separate? Can you give me examples of where a selling message formed a really good brand message as well? I think the other way works. Branding can become a selling message. I'm not sure that a selling message can really truly become a strong branding message. What do you reckon? Do let me know in the comments below. I do thank you for your time, and I will be back again tomorrow. See ya.
What do you want? What do you choose?